Hello guys, Trolling Gopher here, and this video is about my thoughts and sort of a little review on the recently released EASHL NHL 16 beta that was just released actually yesterday. As you can see, this is actual gameplay footage of the NHL 16 EASHL beta that I actually recorded myself. A lot of differences in the gameplay between this and just from this is pre-alpha footage of just the EASHL and NHL 15. Anyway, I remember seeing on forums and boards that it was hard to get into games. It was hard to get into actual games, sessions with timeout and all that. And so I was going in and, okay, betas are usually like that. But I actually got in and I got into like 5 or 6 games right off the bat. I got into a club and I just kept playing. I kept getting into games and I had no problems. So I was sort of like, well, what the heck is going on with people saying that there's an issue? But then for some reason my club got deleted, or for whatever reason the captain left or everybody left or whatever. So I had to join another club, and that's when I started having problems. And I noticed I started having problems joining games, sessions with timeout. I would even get into the game ready up screen where it would count down to the game start, and it would get to hit the zeros and just freeze up. And that happened when I tried to join clubs that were full of, at least 50 members, which is the max. So I think, but then I joined clubs with lower numbers, around 10 to 20, and I could get in a few games, not as much as frequently as when I started the game or when I first got the beta, but I was getting into some games. So I realized, I think, is that if you get into a club with a lot of people, I think the traffic of everybody trying to be on there and trying to get into a game is just nuts. So I think that was the problem. But so I think that is the difficulty trying to play with this beta, is trying to get into a game. But when you do, it is completely worth it. I mean, from what I've seen, the graphics are a little better, and this is just a pre-release, so it's still not 100%. And the whole gameplay, the way the gameplay is, it's a lot smoother. Everything looks more realistic. The shots, the players' movements. There's just so much better ways to control the player. There's so much more controlling the player better, and the goalie. The goalie controls are a little hard to deal with at first, but you get used to them, and they're really fun. And the overall gameplay is a lot better than last year's and previous versions of NHL. The game is really fun. It's worth waiting to get into an actual game, a EASHL game, because it's really fun. It's way different. It's actually something you got to get used to if you're used to playing NHL 15 or whatever, but it's so fun, and getting in there, the graphics are a lot better, a little better, and not a tremendous amount better, but they definitely improved. The gameplay, the mechanics is a lot smoother. The shooting, everything is just smoother, and you get to experience that. And EASHL is back, which is always a fun game mode to have. You can customize your player, and the customizations are even more complex with more features, more equipment. Customizing the colors of all your equipment, is so fun to do. So there's so many different features to customize your player, and to give us that beta feel that gives us the idea what NHL 16 is going to be like. And I can't wait for the actual game to come out in September. But anyway, this video was just to go over my thought and sort of review on the EASHL beta, and for those who want it or haven't got it or just want an insight on it, well, there you go. So I definitely think you should download the beta. It only goes till August 6th. It was just released yesterday, so yeah, stay tuned for more future videos, especially trolling videos, especially if those of you who thought this was a trolling video, sorry, but stay tuned. I'll definitely have more trolling videos in the future, and I should have for me more videos in the weeks to come. Alright, thanks. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.